I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop.
other questions yet?
Yeah, I was looking at a couple of music boxes you had over there.
Okay. I can't remember if Mom put prices on those or not.
I didn't see any.
Yeah, I bet you probably didn't.
Those your mom's stuff?
Some of it is.
Yeah.
She's 95 and she knows her time is coming short, so she wants to throw in and out the house a little bit. Saves me the trouble later. And I said, Mom, don't worry about it. Just enjoy what you got. That will make me an offer I can't refuse.
Well, I'd go 5 on either one of these and 10 on that.
I'll give you that for 10.
Okay.
You only want one of these?
Well, they're not really the first choice. If I couldn't get this one, I was going to take one of those.
If you just want that one, then that's a moot point.
Okay.
I think I'd like to keep those together as a set myself.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
One of them has a song that she likes. The other one doesn't. So I used to buy her a music box every year for Christmas. She said, "We've been married 46 years. We don't want to go 47 with these." So I didn't get her one this year. But she loves birds, and I thought that'd be great. So we'll put this one with the other stuff that's going to go. And I think I've run my pocket thin enough now I can stop. I still want to walk around and look, but I'm pretty sure I'm done buying stuff.
Okay.
Okay, walk through the garage, and then I think I'm all done.
Sounds good.
Did you finally sell off that camper you had sitting in the front yard?
It's sold.
Wonderful.
It's sold.
Somebody with more ambition than I had.
They scared the living daylights out of me.
They did.
They towed it away, and they made it almost to 30th Street, and I'm watching them, and the motorhome goes to the shoulder of the road, over into the ditch, and I thought it was going to flip on its side.
Oh, man.
So I walked down there, come to find out they didn't know how to tow with crap. The guy ran over the tow rope, wrapped around the axle,
Oh, jeez.
pinched the steering linkage, and he couldn't control it. It just took him right over into the ditch, and it was leaning a mile.
He was lucky he didn't get hurt.
If that would have rolled, he'd have gotten hurt.
Yeah.
And he pulled out of here. He took off like he was almost in a race, the guy pulling the motorhome. And then he got up to 50 miles an hour or so. And
Towing?
he just leveled off, and the motorhome just kept coming, and that ran over the tow rope.
Jeez. Pete.
Yeah. And they weren't kids. They were both late 50s, early 60s. They're old enough to know better.
I've found that you can be dumb at any age.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. He was thrilled to get it. I think she was going to live in it while he was getting the motor fixed up and running again.
Somebody was telling me that's a commercial sewing machine.
What's that?
Is that a sewing machine there?
That's a commercial industrial sewing machine. Everything is there except the actual sewing machine itself. Motor works great. The pedal operates it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. I showed a picture of it to my friend, and he said, yeah, that's a sewing machine.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't look like a sewing machine because it doesn't have a sewing machine on it. It's got a motor for one.
Just got to get the motor, the sewing machine on it, run a belt up to the motor, to
Mm-hmm.
the sewing machine, and you got an industrial sewing machine stand.
Is that something your dad was into, was sewing?
Nope.
Just
What
collecting
Dad
stuff?
was into was collecting stuff. And it wasn't that he had collections, he just collected stuff. Anything.
Yeah. Well, that looks interesting. Okay, we'll get that.
How many people have a drum major baton?
None that I know of. Well, your dad did, and now you have.
I was a drum major in high school, but we didn't use the baton. I just directed.
Oh, that's a sad thing. All those drill motors and everything,
Oh, yeah.
they've advanced them so fast. I still have one that my wife bought me, I don't know, 30 years ago, an old Sears. I got it because it still works. The battery's long gone, but it still works. And besides that, my wife gave it to me. But I go to a garage sale and people just say, you want to take a box of those with you? And I actually did that on one. I took home a bunch of DeWalt tools because I have DeWalt tools. And I happen to have spare batteries for them so I could actually use them. But you can't rebuild the batteries. People say, oh yeah, you rebuild the battery. You rebuild the battery, it costs you more than buying a battery. Because the cells themselves are too expensive, and then you put the time in to put it together, and okay.
Now, a lot of times you can, if you get an exact battery like the one that's shot,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can hook up jumpers to dump between them. The good battery, the new one, will put enough of a charge into the old one so that it will take a charge again.
Yeah. People left the batteries in the chargers, and the chargers just kept going. And NiCad and lithium batteries and all of them have a problem. There's a thin membrane between the two chemicals that react, whatever they are. And the longer they're on the charger, they grow crystals. And the crystals bridge over the edge, and then they short out. So they'll take a charge, but they're going to go dead in 15 minutes because it's shorting out inside.
Okay.
And you can't take the battery apart because if you take the battery apart, it catches fire, especially the lithium.
Hello there.
How are you?
Outstanding.
I'll let you take care of your customers.
Thank you. Her name is Jessie. If she bothers you at all, you let
Oh,
me
no,
know.
she's fine. She came and said hello to me earlier. She's so sweet.
She loves people.
Yeah.
not all people love dogs. So
I love dogs. No. No problem at all. Yeah, that's a fun stuff.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.